In some ways, Oneida's roots date back to 1869 in Cincinnati, Ohio. It was then and there, just 4 years after the conclusion of the bitter Civil War, that a state law was enacted that enabled the creation of the Cincinnati Southern Railway. Weeks later, voters of Cincinnati approved a resolution that designated Chattanooga, Tennessee as the southern terminus of the railroad, and the railroad route was officially underway. 1 decade later, on December 10, 1879, construction of the railroad was officially completed, including the section that passed through what would ultimately become Oneida. The first freight train rolled down the tracks on February 21, 1880, and then the first passenger train made this trip on March 8, 1880. Considered to be Oak Grove because of the huge oak trees, in 1937, Preston Shoemaker decided to build a second store, this building, then added a hardware store and clothing store. This building became the forerunner of the strip malls today. Later, a beauty salon, a photo shop, a garage, and a Pontiac dealership. 1986, at the end of the building, it was deliberately burned down to become what would be called Big John's Foodette. Big John Linton was killed in a freak accident behind the building the day after the burning of the store in 1986. This end is currently a garage. Adjoining is a cell phone, home decor, and now a Lee's convenience store, where once it was Big John's. For many years, employees and owners have heard unexplained voices and noises. We attempted to capture some of the paranormal experiences and believe we did succeed.
Wouldn't be a bad idea to take a KT and set up over there.
I don't think I brought both of them. Oh, did I bring two? Okay.
I'll set this one up.
Is anybody here with us? You can talk and we'll be able to hear you on this little recorder. Is there a little girl here?
I don't think that's me because I didn't set it off whenever I first went over there.
Are you hitting that? Are you touching that? Are you playing with that? If you are, make it go all kinds of colors. Make it go all kinds of colors. Like really touch it. If you're over here. Or you touch this right here for me. Touch that right there.
Yeah, see, there's no way I'll set that off.
If you do that, see all the pretty colors? Yeah, you can make that go off by doing that. And you can talk to me. Is there a little girl here that's been talking to Tim?
And me.
Saying hey?
I heard you.
Whenever we answer a question, we need to be quiet right after the question. So that we can answer and we can hear it on the thing, okay? Can you make the other little black box go off? Why is the grid not very bright? What happened to it?
It's where the lighting is. I can fix that, dude.
Yeah, put it over, yeah.
How's that look?
Is there anybody in here? If there is, can you make a noise for us? You made a noise the other day. You took some kind of brake part and kind of tapped it on the cement. Can you do that again?
It's flashing.
Are you touching that?
It's sensing some motion coming to it, but not enough to actually make it go off. Because it'll flash if something gets close to it.
I'm just wondering if it's something to do with the traffic and stuff outside.
I don't think so.
All the movement, the vibration, the traffic.
It could be. I don't think so, though.
We should set it someplace else and let's just see if it goes off. As much as it is. Can you touch that black box if you're here? Can you step away?
We'll find out here.
I'm going to move this, and if you're with us, then you can come in here and touch it. You can come in the other room and touch it. Come on over here and touch this. Be right on top of that thing for it to go off. Where'd you do the other K2 meter?
It's still in here in the box. I'll go get it.
Oh, I didn't see it in the box. I was looking. I just don't, the only problem is about setting this equipment up in here. If Kevin comes, I'm afraid he'll like not know what the crap is going on and.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Huh?
I'll take it.
No, I'm talking about putting it back here in the office, honey. Not,
Oh,
just not putting it back here where Kevin works. Is what I'm saying.
yeah, office would be good. Okay.
Moving it and doing that.
Also,
Who's here with us? I want you to walk away from, come back over here. And let's watch when that goes off. I'm trying to see if there's a shadow, but you keep casting a shadow, so. Are you here tonight? Are you with us? Do you want to talk?
what we can move out of
Hold on, I'll talk to her about it, go live for a little bit. Since we're having stuff happen. Huh?
PP, everyone track on power, because I don't mess with everything.
I will mess with it.
Like if I turn back on power.
And you gotta pee. We'll go pee in the dark.
Okay.
You'll be alright. I don't know how to. You don't want to walk back there. Are you scared?
Oh, a little bit.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I know we're trying to go live and I know it's going to be dark. Okay. So, hey guys, we're at the shop. And this K2 meter, you can see the red light back there all the way at the back, has been going off like crazy. Like, uh-oh. Hold on. That might be me. That might be the phone. It is. It was me. Okay. Since we come in the door, we set that up in the front lobby, and it was going off. So we moved it back here, and it's went off like 3 times. And probably while we're live, it probably won't go off. We've tested it with the phone. We've tested it with us. We've tested it, and it's just randomly going off. So tonight, we're going to leave. We're probably going to have to move this into the lobby in case one of the guys come here. What? Yeah, that's us. We're pretty close. That could even be the watch. Huh? Did you?
No, it ain't.
Did you just make a noise?
I heard it.
Oh.
Oh, look, it's going off by itself.
Are you here touching that? Oh, there it goes. There it
There
goes.
it is.
Who's
Wow.
here with us? Who's here with us? Are you touching? Can you touch the
Let's
other? I still think that's us because we're pretty close to this thing. I don't know though. I've been close to it before and it didn't light up. Now what are you doing, honey? You're killing me, huh?
Let me catch that.
So anyway, what we have set up, guys, is a room pod over there. And then we also have
It's not
a,
gonna
this boo. We also have what's called a laser grid. And it'll pick up if somebody was to walk a shadow, a ghostly figure type thing, was to pass through there, it'll blacken the lights. If I could get Dylan to leave it alone, he plays with everything so much that
I'll probably just say it
that's
right
all you
for
do
us.
is play. And we also have a recorder right here, this little watch recorder, if you can see it in the dark, is a EVP recorder. And it's amazing, because I would listen to it the other day. And it's like the sound in it's so clear. So you put some headphones on, put it on the computer and listen to it play back and you can hear things. So anyway, like I said earlier today on the live, this is Big O Muffler Shop. And for years they've heard things here and bumps in the night and so on and so forth. And yes, there's probably some rats running around and all that, but this is not rat movement. This is voices. This is a child that we don't know why. We'd have to research and find out why would there be a child here, which is strange.
Why don't you
We
bring
heard a loud noise, huh?
Why don't you bring it?
Just this stuff.
Oh.
We heard a loud noise when we were in the lobby area back here, so we decided to move everything back here. That REM pod has went off multiple times, and we tested it to make sure it's not us or something else setting it off, and it's not. It's just going off.
So every time we talk about that little
So we
girl-
have the laser grid, we have the REM pod, we have 2 K2 meters, and we have the EVP watch, and we also have our handy dandy night vision camera going right there. So there it goes again.
Goes.
Who's over there? Can you tell me your name? Can you tell me your name? You keep touching that. Can you make all those colors go bright? Can you just really make it go with all the little colors that'll pop up? And can you tell me your name? Are you Big John?
Are you Frank?
So anyway, what I was going to say is the other night Tim was working here, and he said it was crazy. He heard this little girl's voice the entire night. He said, I don't want to talk to you, is what he said tonight. He said, I don't want to talk to her. And I said, well, what if she wants to talk to you and you need to come with us? So he wouldn't come with us, but he said he heard the voice several times, and once it said, hey to him, hey, a little girl's voice, and he thought the grandchildren were here, that Courtney had come in with Addie. He said that's how plain that voice was. And he went looking around and nobody was here. And he heard a tap on the pavement. Like he said to him, it reminded him of the drums off of a brake, which, you know, there's car parts and stuff laying around here everywhere. Like somebody picked it up and tapped it on the concrete, not like it just fell off a table or nothing like that. It just like somebody had it in their hand and tapped it on the concrete. So we decided to go ahead and come up here tonight for a little bit, and since the REM pod's been going off, I thought I would go live so y'all wouldn't be bored, so something's happening. The K2 meter is right below it. You can't really see it. It's laying on that big barrel. It's sitting right on top, but nothing's really made that go off yet. But that REM pod, and I've walked around with that REM pod to make sure something's not making it go off. The K2 will go off if there's some kind of electricity thing, something, it'll make that K2 go off. So we've turned off all the electricity for the most part. Yeah, you've turned off everything, ain't you?
Turn off everything.
And that K2 meter is still going off.
There's
So,
no electricity.
or that REM pod, I mean. Huh?
There's no electricity in the building.
Yeah, so we have no electricity going right now. Everything we've got is battery operated. So guys, I'm gonna hop off here, and if something else happens before we go home, we'll get back on, and we are trying to get somebody to talk. Oh, there it goes again. Who's over there? Can you talk to us? Can you move something else? Can you touch that other black box that's right in front of that one? Do you like playing with that? Should have brought the cat balls. I didn't bring them. Somebody was here the other day, and you seem to still be hanging around here, so do you want to talk to us? Tim, be quiet. You didn't want to come, so. All right, so we're going to hop off. If anything else crazy happens, then we will hop back on and try to show it to you. And we've got the camera and these EVP watch going. So if we, when we get it home tomorrow, if we find anything or hear anything, then we will let y'all know. All right, y'all have a good night. Bye. My phone. Are you sure you have that The camera, right, oh, never mind, it's just that thing. Oh my God, the battery is already drained on the camera.
I told you, I wasn't kidding. It's been draining quick.
That's crazy.
It dies and then it'll come back on with the full battery.
Well, that's not going to film much, but maybe it'll film a little bit.
I guess that's me.
I might just leave the EVP here and let it play. And all right, let me ask it some questions real quick. Big John, are you here with us? Where are you at?
And me?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Okay, try not to shuffle, try not to do anything. Because I hear you and I think I'm
Whoa,
hearing
whoa,
something.
whoa.
What? That's me, honey. I'm standing right next to this thing.
Back up from it all the way.
Oh my gosh. Make sure it ain't the phone. It just stopped. Are you here, Big John? Touch that. Touch it again.
What the heck?
Make it go to red just like you did.
It wasn't because you backed off. And then whenever I started walking towards it, it took off. And I was all the way
Big
back.
John, is there a little girl here? I don't know your name, so if you could tell us your name. My name is Sandy. And Big John, if you're here, I'm actually your cousin, Clara Martin.
Sweet.
Yeah, see, I'm standing right here and it's not doing anything. But now this is the sensitive one that sometimes vibration will make it go off. So
There's no way it was going off for that long for vibration because there's no cars going by at that point.
Because the other one's not going off. Big John, are you here? And is there a little girl?
The battery ain't drained on this.
Huh?
Battery ain't drained on this.
Oh, it ain't?
No, it's full battery. You should probably seen where I got it zoomed in a little bit.
It was some kind of line. It looked like the battery. It looked like the battery line, but I guess not. Okay, that's good.
What place is it this? So I cannot
All
hold
right,
it
let me
still.
finish asking questions. Big John, I know. Big John, are you over there? Okay, thank you. Let me ask you a question. Are you Big John? If you are Big John, make it go off again. Are you a little girl? Touch it again. Or touch the other little black box or this one right in front of me. We want to know your story. We want to know why you're still here. Big John, you died out back. Do you know that you're dead? Make a noise for me. Touch that box again. Are you still in here with us? And I just want to know why you're still hanging out here. You're a little girl. You shouldn't be here in this big old mechanic place where cars are. All this dirty stuff.
Is there a reason you're still here? Sentimental value to this place to you or something? No, I heard stories.
Big John, you used to work at the store. That was your store. And people have seen you over there after you died. They've seen your shadow. Big John, if you're here, you can walk through those lights right there and it'll show us your shadow.
You know how much of a people person he was. I knew my dad real good.
Frank Warwick was here?
Frank Warwick.
Are you Frank Warwick? Can you step back from there, please? Thank you. Appreciate it. Are you Frank Warwick? Now, Frank, why would you come here and hang around here? Don't you get tired of this place? Are you trying to monitor Tim to see if he's doing a good job still?
Are you happy with the job he's done so far? And he's kept it open. Has tons of business.
Are you Frank Warwick? Did you know Frank Warwick? Touch that again if you did. Are you Big John? Are you a little girl?
Are you the guy that used to do the mechanic back here?
Are you somebody else? Can you just touch it like you've been doing and answer the questions? If it's a yes, just touch it for us. I need to know your story. Because when Tim's here and he's by himself, you're kind of freaking him out. So can you just tell us your story?
Me too. I've heard you a couple times.
Can you talk to us?
Are you scared of us?
We're not here to hurt you. We're just here to talk to you.
I know I may look big and bad, but I'm really a nice guy.
You don't look big and bad, Dylan.
Let me drink.
Do you think Dylan looks big and bad? Tap that. Make that go off if you think no.
But if you do, don't do nothing. The next 3 seconds. 3,
Oh, you just made the whole thing
2,
where they don't even know what to do.
1. Yeah, I am big and bad.
Would you like some toys to play with?
Do you want tools? If you're Frank? This is where you used to work on your dry car. You want me to bring you a wrench? Some kind of tool? Bring it over there and leave it for you tonight?
Did you know Bruce Orrick, Bonnie Orrick, Frank Orrick? Just touch it again.
What about Big John? Did you know him, or are you him?
This is an old building. Did somebody else die here?
The previous owner. You see? This seemed to affect the lights just went that way, like something ran
Hang on a
across.
minute. Okay, yeah.
What did you do? Charlie board. A Charlie board. Like where you can talk to stuff. It's like a yes or no board. It's easy to make.
We have a yes or no thing at the house.
I know, but it's
just
like
didn't bring it. All right, listen, we're going to leave, but I'm going to leave this little notepad and pen for you. If you're a little girl and you like to draw, I'm going to leave this right here for you. Right here on this, a pen and a notepad. And you can draw on there if you want to, or move it, or whatever you want to do. Because I know kids like to draw. So we're going to do that and leave it here for you to draw if you want to. All right, we're leaving. Bye.
Grill this time.